Hi, I'm Reva Seabolt, and I wanted to tell you about the Sedona Method because I think the Sedona Method is an amazing way, really simple way to release those things that are bothering you and to move forward into exploring who you are. Sedona Method is basically based on the concept that we are not our emotions and we're not our thoughts and our thinking, and that suppose this pen is our emotions, our thoughts, or our thinking. And we hold the pen as if it's part of us. And sometimes we hold it really tightly and sometimes we let it go. But we act as if this pen is part of us. And we even forget it's there. And we go around life with this story, this emotion, this belief system that we're not even thinking about because it's just there. And then one day we look down and go, well, that's crazy. So what the Sedona Method is simple questions again to allow us to release this. And I'd like to give you an example of it, and we can try it. So if this is a story or a belief system or an emotion, releasing it is a matter of letting it go. It's really that simple. It's just our minds tell us that it's more complicated than that it can't be that easy to let it go, but it actually is that easy to let it go. Sometimes we have to do it more than once, sometimes we have to come from different directions, but it really is that easy to let it go. So let's try Sedona Method Release, the most basic one, to give you a sense of the kinds of questions that are involved in it. So I'd like you to think of a situation or an issue or an emotion or something that you would like to let go of, that you would like not to be so bonded, identified with. And just think it. And then I'd like you, the first step is to open to that emotion, to open that story, just to allow it to be here rather than pushing it away and saying, I don't want it. Or if that's the story, pushing it away and saying, I don't want it. But whatever's here, allow it just to be here for a minute. You can welcome it, allow it, whatever concept works better for you. So after a minute of allowing it, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Could you let it go? In other words, is it possible to let it go? Second question is, would you let it go? Are you willing to let it go? And the third question is, when? So let's go back to your issue that you welcomed, and I'm going to ask you, could you let it go? Would you let it go? Are you willing to? When? Now is just an invitation to do it now, not next week or tomorrow, but now. And then go back inside and just see if that story, that emotion feels differently than when you did it a couple minutes ago. And whatever's left of what you're working with, could you welcome that? And could you let that go? Is it possible? Would you let it go? And when? Now, if any of those answers are no, that's totally fine. There's no right answer. It works no matter yes, no, maybe. If you get a no, you're not willing to let it go, then just hold on to it. And if that feels good, then keep holding on to it. And then we'll go back again and ask, could you, would you, when? And we continue doing this for as long as it feels like that's something you want to do. Sometimes something shifts within the first one, sometimes it takes a few more. But it's really that easy and that simple to let go of something. On the bigger issues that we all have, sometimes we have to do a little bit over here and a little bit over there, but each time you do it, your energy field changes and you let it go. So that's a sense of what the Sedona Method is. There are more questions that go more sort of esoterically to who you are, but they're all very simple questions that are very profound and amazing. And I invite you to join me in that self-exploration. Thank you.